Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and let it go. Imagine yourself wrapped in warmth, the quiet around you broken only by the soft crackle of a fire, or perhaps the hush of falling snow. The world slows, your breath deepens, and your body begins to rest. Now, let us drift far back, farther than memory, farther than stories. We are traveling to a time 6.1 million years ago, when our earliest ancestors walked a world colder, harsher, yet still alive with beauty. The land lies under a sky of pale gray. Clouds stretch long and heavy, veiling the sun, softening its light. The air is cool, sometimes bitingly so, carrying with it the scent of damp earth and ice. Wind brushes over tall grasses, bending them in waves, whispering softly as it passes. Across wide plains, snow clings in patches, melting slowly beneath weak light, only to freeze again when night returns. It is here, in this place of shifting seasons and endless struggle, that a small band of early humans lives. They are not yet as you are, not yet with words or tools as sharp as stone blades will one day be. But they are watchers of the land, movers with the herds, seekers of warmth and food. Their lives are bound to the earth and sky, to the rhythm of hunger and the blessing of survival. Picture them now, a cluster of shapes moving slowly through the grass, their bodies lean, their arms swinging lightly. Their faces are set with quiet endurance, their eyes sharp with the need to notice every change, every sign of food, every hint of danger. Their breath fogs in the cool air, vanishing into the wind. The ground beneath their feet is rough, damp with thawing frost. Sometimes the soil crunches with ice crystals, sometimes it softens into mud. They walk barefoot, steady and sure, their skin toughened by countless journeys across uneven ground. Ahead, the plains open wide. In the distance, dark trees gather near a stream that glitters with thin ice. Beyond, the faint shapes of hills rise, capped with snow. The family moves toward the trees, for shelter, for food, for the promise of safety. They are hungry. Hunger is an old companion, familiar, always near. Food is never certain, never easy. Some days bring fruit, clinging stubbornly to branches, roots buried beneath soil, small creatures quick to flee. Other days bring only emptiness, the gnawing ache of waiting. Yet still they walk, still they endure. The mother carries a young one close against her chest, the child's small face peeking from fur wrappings, eyes wide and curious. The elder walks more slowly, his back bent, his pace deliberate, but his gaze steady, sharp with memory. The younger ones follow, restless but quiet, sensing the gravity of the journey. As they reach the trees, the air shifts. The wind is gentler here, broken by branches, and the smell of bark and damp leaves fills their senses. Snow melts in droplets, falling from branches, landing with soft taps on the earth below. The ground is strewn with twigs, with patches of moss, with signs of life hidden beneath winter's touch. The family spreads out, searching. Eyes scan bark for insects, ears tuned to rustles beneath leaves, hands dig carefully for roots still clinging to life underground. The search is quiet, methodical, as if the earth itself whispers where to look. At last, the child lets out a sound, a small, excited cry. Beneath a log, insects scatter, wriggling and quick. The mother kneels, lifting her child closer, showing her what lies beneath. The others gather, and with swift hands they collect what they can. Small food, yet food enough. They eat together beneath the trees, sitting in a circle. The crunch of roots, the taste of earth, the tang of bitter leaves, all are welcome. Hunger softens, if only for a while. The elder chews slowly, his gaze distant, as though remembering seasons past, times of greater warmth, when food was plenty and rivers ran freely. As they rest, the wind eases. Sunlight breaks through the gray clouds, golden rays spilling across the branches. For a moment, the world softens. Birds call faintly, their notes high and clear. The air warms, and the scent of thawing earth rises stronger. The child laughs, reaching tiny hands toward the sun, and the mother smiles, pulling her close. But the respite is brief. Shadows shift. A sound breaks the quiet, the low rumble of movement, the snapping of branches. The family freezes, eyes sharp, bodies tense. From the far side of the trees, shapes emerge. Massive, shaggy figures moving with weight and power. Ancient ancestors of elephants, their bodies covered in thick fur, tusks long and curving, step heavily across the forest floor. Their breath rises in clouds, their trunks swinging as they move. The family watches silently, hearts pounding, yet awe softens fear. The great beasts pay them no mind, passing slowly, deliberately, their presence a reminder that this land belongs not to one, but to many. When the herds pass, quiet returns. The family exhales, tension easing. They rise, gather what remains, and move again, always moving, always searching. For though the forest gave, it cannot hold them forever. The plains call, the rivers call, the need for survival calls. They step out into the open once more, the light dimming as clouds roll back over the sun. The air chills again, sharper, carrying with it the promise of night. The family presses onward, seeking higher ground, where caves may wait, where fire may warm. As the sky darkens, they find a hollow at the base of a ridge. Stones rise around it, offering shelter from the wind. They gather there, huddling close, pressing together for warmth. The elder strikes stones, sparks flying faintly, though the fire is weak, uncertain. Yet still, it flickers. Still, it glows. The flames grow, and the cave fills with light. Shadows stretch and bend, painting the walls with their movement. The family leans close, hands extended, faces softening as heat touches skin. The child drifts first into sleep, head nestled against the mother's chest. One by one, the others follow, eyes closing, breath deepening. The elder hums softly, a low, steady sound. It echoes against stone, blending with the crackle of fire, with the sigh of wind outside. A song without words, older than memory, a rhythm meant to soothe. And now, imagine yourself there, the fire warm before you, the stone wall at your back, the sound of wind fading beyond the cave's mouth. You are safe here. You are part of the circle. You feel the warmth. You hear the hum. You breathe with the rhythm of the family. Let the night carry you. Let the fire calm you. You are home. Here at the beginning of all things, the fire burns low, its glow steady in the dark. Beyond the cave's mouth, the night stretches vast and endless. The wind carries with it the cries of distant creatures, wolves pacing the frozen plains, owls calling softly from tree to tree, the deep groan of ice shifting far away. Yet within the cave, all is calm. The family sleeps close, bodies pressed together for warmth. The mother curls around her child, her arm a shield, her breath even and slow. The elder sits upright still, humming faintly, though his eyes drift closed, his song blending with the fire's crackle. The cave smells of smoke, of stone, of earth warmed faintly by flame. You can almost feel it, the gentle heat of the fire against your hands, the cool stone at your back, the softness of fur drawn close against the cold. Outside, the night is vast, but inside, there is peace. Morning comes quietly. The fire has turned to ash, its embers faint and gray. A pale light spills into the cave, brushing against stone, nudging the sleepers awake. The air is crisp, cold enough that breath drifts visibly with each exhale. One by one they stir. The elder stretches stiffly, joints creaking, yet he rises. The mother lifts her child, pressing her lips softly against the small head. The younger ones shift and yawn, rubbing their eyes with hands still heavy with sleep. They have survived the night. This alone is victory. Outside, the land waits. The plains stretch wide, silvered with frost. Grasses bend under the weight of ice crystals, sparkling faintly as the sun climbs slowly through the clouds. In the distance, the river flows sluggishly, its edges stiff with ice, its surface sending back a dull reflection of the pale sky. The family sets out again. Their breath plumes before them as they walk, the sound of feet pressing into frozen earth breaking the quiet. Hunger stirs already, a gnawing, familiar presence. Their bodies crave warmth, fuel, life itself. And so they move with purpose, eyes sharp for signs of food. They follow the river. Here water birds linger where the ice thins, dipping beaks into the cold current, pulling up weeds or darting after fish. The family watches, still, crouching in the grass. Their eyes follow the birds' movements, their hands tense with the thought of food. But the birds are wary, quick to rise in bursts of wings. Still, the river gives. In shallow bends, they find plants clinging stubbornly to life beneath the cold water. The younger ones wade, their toes numb, their fingers quick, pulling up roots and stems. The elder gathers stones, testing their weight, their edges, setting aside the ones that may split or strike best. Each small act is survival. Each small act is memory passed on. By midday, clouds roll thick across the sky. The light dims, and the wind rises, carrying with it the scent of snow. The family presses onward, bellies still empty, but spirits steady. They move toward a line of low trees, dark and skeletal against the pale horizon. There, they find shelter from the wind. The trees creak, their branches bare but strong. Beneath them, leaves gather in damp piles, and with the leaves, life hides. Insects scuttle when disturbed, small and quick. The family crouches low, searching, digging with fingers hardened by the cold earth. The mother finds grubs nestled deep in wood, softened by dampness. She cracks the bark with a stone, lifting her prize for the child. The young one reaches eagerly, eyes bright, mouth curious. It is food, unusual, bitter, yet enough. The others follow, searching bark, peeling away layers, uncovering the hidden feast of winter. The day continues with its slow, heavy rhythm. Hunger lingers, never far, but survival brings small victories. A root uncovered, a nut cracked, a creature startled and caught. Each mouthful is a thread woven into life's fragile tapestry. As the light begins to fade, the air grows colder still. The wind sharpens, biting at skin, carrying flakes of snow. The family gathers close, huddling beneath the trees, but the elder urges them onward. His gaze fixes on the hills rising in the distance, capped white with ice. He remembers. He knows caves wait there. Warmth, shelter, safety. The journey is hard, but the reward is worth it. They follow him step by step, leaving the trees behind. Snow begins to fall in earnest now, soft flakes drifting from the gray sky. They land on hair, on shoulders, on the earth itself, covering it slowly in a pale blanket. The family walks with heads bowed, their breath quickening, their bodies tightening against the cold. Each step is effort, each step deliberate. Yet there is beauty in the snow. It muffles the world, softens every sound. The wind hushes and silence falls, broken only by footsteps and breath. The land glows faintly, even in twilight, the snow reflecting what little light remains. The family becomes part of it. Small figures moving across a white, endless canvas. At last, they reach the hills. Stone rises high above them, dark against the white sky. Caves open like mouths in the rock, promising shelter, promising warmth. The family quickens, pressing forward despite weariness. Inside, the cave is dry, its walls dark and cool. The elder gathers stones, striking them until sparks leap. The fire kindles slowly, then grows, its flames licking upward, filling the hollow with golden light. Smoke curls lazily toward the ceiling, the air warming, shadows stretching long. They sit close around the fire, their faces softening in the glow. The mother feeds the child first, pressing food gently into her small hand. The younger ones lean near, eyes reflecting flame. The elder sits silent, his breath steady, his gaze fixed on the fire as if he sees both past and future within its light. Imagine yourself with them now, the fire warm before you, the snow falling quietly outside. The cave embraces you with stillness, with safety. The air smells of smoke and stone, the crackle of flame soothing, steady, eternal. Breathe deeply. Feel the warmth on your face, the cool stone at your back. Let your body grow heavy. Let your mind drift soft. You are safe. You are calm. You are part of the ancient circle of survival, of life unbroken. The family drifts slowly into rest. The mother hums low, a rhythm like a heartbeat. The child closes her eyes, her hand still clutching a scrap of food. The younger ones lean against each other, their breathing soft and even. The elder hums along, his voice deep, a song without words, a song of endurance. The fire glows, the snow falls, the world grows quiet. Hunger waits beyond, cold waits beyond. But within the cave, there is warmth, there is peace. The fire crackles through the night, its glow steady, guarding the cave with warmth. Outside, snow falls gently, layer upon layer, covering the earth in silence. The hills seem to sleep, their jagged edges softened beneath the white. And in the cave, the family rests, safe, huddled close, carried by dreams. The elders' dreams drift back in time, to days before the ice grew so strong, when grasslands stretched wide and endless herds moved like rivers across the earth. He sees the flashing horns of antelope, the thunder of hooves against soil not yet frozen. He remembers fruit on branches, roots plentiful, days when hunger did not follow so close. His dream is not sorrow but memory, a gift he carries, though the world has changed. Morning comes, pale and muted. The snow has stopped, leaving the land still and blank. The sun hides behind clouds, offering little warmth. Yet the fire within the cave still smolders, embers glowing faintly, ready to rise again. The family wakes slowly. The mother holds the child close, kissing her small fingers. The younger ones stretch, their faces soft with sleep, their bellies empty once more. Hunger is never gone. It waits like a shadow, always behind them. The elder rises first, moving to the cave's mouth. He looks out at the snow, the vast whiteness stretching far and wide. His breath curls before him and his eyes narrow against the light. He knows the snow will not leave quickly. The world demands patience, endurance, cleverness. He turns back, nodding to the others. Today they must move carefully. They search near the base of the hills, where rocks break through the snow. There, small signs of life remain. Tiny plants hidden in cracks, roots waiting beneath frost, and the faint tracks of animals who pass in search of the same. The family crouches low, fingers digging into the earth, uncovering what they can. The mother finds a root long and thin, bitter on her tongue, but food nonetheless. She breaks it, sharing pieces with the younger ones. The elder lifts stones, uncovering insects sluggish with cold, their movements slow, easy to catch. The child laughs softly, delighted by the way the small creatures wriggle before disappearing into her mouth. It is not plenty, but it is enough. Enough to move forward, enough to endure. By midday, the sky darkens again, clouds heavy with more snow. The family presses onward, following the elder's lead. His steps are steady, deliberate, though his shoulders bend with years. His knowledge guides them, where rivers cut deep into stone, where caves hide from the wind, where herds might pass even in lean times. He does not speak, but the others follow, trusting his memory. At the river's edge, ice glitters like glass. The current beneath moves slow, groaning as it presses against the frozen skin above. The family crouches at the bank, testing the edges. The younger ones strike the ice with stones, breaking small holes. The water beneath is frigid, biting at their fingers, but they reach anyway. Small fish dart near the surface, sluggish with cold. The elder shows them how to move still, how to wait, how to strike quickly when the moment comes. A stone drops, a hand darts, and a fish is caught, silver, shining, wriggling in the air. The family cheers softly, joy breaking the silence. Soon another fish follows, then another. Not many, but enough to roast by fire, enough to quiet the ache in their bellies. Evening falls again. Snow thickens, the world dimming to gray. The family returns to their cave, the fire kindled once more. Flames leap high, fish roasting on sticks, their scent filling the hollow. For a moment, hunger loosens its grip, replaced by warmth, by comfort, by the taste of food shared among loved ones. The elder eats little, offering his share to the younger ones. His eyes soften as he watches them, their faces brightened by firelight, their laughter small but real. He knows his role, not just to survive but to guide, to ensure that life continues beyond him. His strength is not in how much he eats, but in how much he gives. Night deepens, and the fire burns low once more. The family curls together, drifting into dreams. The wind howls outside, carrying snow across the plains, but the cave holds steady, warm, protected. In their dreams, the family sees what might be. Endless plains not covered in snow, trees heavy with fruit, rivers wide and alive with fish. They see a world of plenty, a world where their children's children might walk, carrying the memory of hunger but not the weight of it. Dreams like fire warm them through the long night. Days pass like this. Snow falls, Snow melts. The family moves between hunger and hope, between cold and warmth. They learn each corner of the land, each sign of life hidden beneath the frost. They gather, they hunt, they share. And with each day, they endure. Now, let yourself rest as they do. Imagine the warmth of the fire before you, the soft glow lighting the cave walls. Hear the steady crackle of wood, the faint whistle of wind beyond the stone. Feel the cool earth beneath you, the gentle press of fur against your shoulders. Breathe slowly, deeply, letting your body grow heavy, your thoughts soft. You are safe, just as they are safe. You are carried by time, just as they are carried. The world beyond may be cold, it may be harsh, but here, in this cave, by this fire, you are warm. You are calm, you are at peace. Sleep comes gently, like snow falling on quiet earth. Drift with it, slow and steady, into rest. The elder hums a song in the dark, his voice low, timeless. The mother holds the child close, her warmth steady. The young